Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, you could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Utes will line up to punt it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Fair catch made near the 45. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
A gain sets up a third down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Under pressure, just lets it go. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Using his legs, it's Connors. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. gets in. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Utah. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack in their game.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Utes offense takes the field. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here comes a handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down. And the Utes will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Seminoles will line up to boot it away. Bringing it back, it's Terry. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Utah offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Single back, takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wide out. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down. And now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The Utes will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Noles bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. With the return, it's Terry. And the returner is brought down. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a receiver wide open. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
Oh, boy. If there's a single rule of thumb for running backs when they carry the football, it's to obviously protect the ball. This offense is basically entrusting the entire possession on your back to not only move the chains, but keep the ball from going on the ground and getting into the defense's hands.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Makes a quick catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's in bounds. Nice game.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Moffitt. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Takes the handoff. It's Brown. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He hands it off from the gun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Not able to connect, incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Utes will send the punt team onto the field. On the return, it's Moffitt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Running out of time in the pocket. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down, and it makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Utes offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Ball handed off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Gonna run it. It's Connors. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's going to pull it down and run. And the ball to the ground. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. With the catch, it's Moffitt. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quick throw to the left side. He fires this throw and is intercepted. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
And the Utah offense takes the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. See how efficient this offense can be. They got a chance to add some points here before the break. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. I'll flip back to the QB. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Time enough for one more play in the half. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Utes will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender. My goodness.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Handoff on a single back formation. A quick shoot. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that third down play. And now it sets up for fourth down.
He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense. In man-to-man coverage, nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And they bring them down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on third down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Running it back, it's Moffitt. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And it'll be Smoger right at the line for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And the Noles will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the running back takes the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Utes. And they will claim the second half lead. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun run call. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking for a gap. It's Brown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I'll tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting off the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Makes the catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Can they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Utah offense takes the field. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. And the Utes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. He's escaping the pocket now. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He knocks this one right through. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Tackle is made, and it's good for a first down. They're finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. And there's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great. New set of downs. but it also gives you a lot of confidence in where that
touchdown, Knowles. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Utes offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up in the sack in a crucial moment. They need to score quickly here, try to dial up some big plays. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Florida State. This offense really clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball in 32. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. 2nd down after that previous play. They'll run it here. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this game. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here.